Turritopsis dorni Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler.
Turritopsis Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler. Turritopsis Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler. Turritopsis Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler. Turritopsis Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler.
Turritopsis dorni Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler. Turritopsis dorni Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler. Turritopsis dorni Teo En Ming Zhang En Ming time traveler. Turritopsis dorni Teo En Ming Zhang En.
Listening to this name just makes me frustrated. This is so addictive. Who the hell is this guy? 他到底是何方神聖？Siapa nama? 到底佢係邊個孖生嘅呢？ So today we will be explaining who the hell is Teo En Ming, Zhang En Ming, and why is his name so addictive. Teo En Ming is an IT consultant in Computer Analyst and Recovery Experts Private Limited, and he's a full-time employee there from June 2020 to July 2024. His previous job experience are pretty much IT related. So basically he's just an IT guy. But that's not the end of the story. Teo En Ming has been working IT for so many years, and it has developed him a habit of sitting in the desk for more than 8 hours a day. And sitting 8 hours a day on a PC screen has made him develop a habit of visiting some of the cosplay girls in the Japanese culture. So during his free time when working as an IT consultant, he will go to the internet to search out for Japanese cosplay girls, and that is Sailor Moon. I have actually searched up on what the hell is Sailor Moon, and this is what I freaking found. It's pretty damn juicy. At first, I thought Teo En Ming is just like a normal schoolboy. However, I was wrong. As I was diving deeper into Teo En Ming's browsing history, his interview,
you can put your face on the JV actress boobs.
His YouTube channel, I realized that he's more into JAV girls.
Boobs.
His fantasy actually get him some of the girls he desire. And I saw one of the video, the girl actually put her coconut on his head. The guy is living the dream, bro. So in order to find out like why he's been doing all these kind of actions on taking videos of girls, right? I've actually watched one of the podcasts by Singaplex. Okay, shout out to Singaplex. Shout out to our local superstar Huang Yiliang.
儿子啊 ，I love you。我在学英语。这个书包花了我20多块，送给你的。
我不要，
为什么不要？
跟他晒。
also in this Singaplex podcast, right, En Ming has actually said a various number of important things. So let's start off with the most important thing that what En Ming said in the podcast, which is his favorite JAV actress, Ariana Hashimoto.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
For research and educational purposes, I have only watched one single movie from Ariana Hashimoto.
Stop the cap.
This movie is talking about Ariana Hashimoto is the senior and she has a junior student who's been following her around. As they are planning to go for their next school trip, they needed to find somewhere to stay nearby. So they actually went to a hotel and searched for a place to sleep. As they are talking to the receptionist, they told her that they do not have enough single rooms to cater for both of them. So in order to solve that issue, both of them have to stay in one hotel. Okay, I know it's weird, but there isn't any capacity. So what can you say? They were like putting their stuff down. They were like studying, when the girl go for a shower to just relax herself, the guy actually went to the shower room to like see her shower, and the guy saw her naked body and he smelled all the clothes, had a little appetizer. As they were sleeping at night, the guy actually had the thoughts of trying to percinta her, but he didn't have the courage to do it because maybe she's a senior, maybe he didn't have the balls to actually do it. They just left the night like that. But the girl actually did not sleep. She like whispered to herself and she said like, so on the next morning she found out that she failed her exams. So she's like complaining to the guy, how come I failed my exams and you actually passed? She's just in a very painful state. And when they went to the hotel, she said something like, I'm gonna perform the act I just did, so I'm gonna perform how I take out my socks. And after she took out her socks, they went into an intimacy scene. The rest I don't have to say. That's about it. So I was wondering like, why did Teo En Ming had that kind of thought? Girls would actually seduce you just because you are like a virgin or something. However, okay, in real life, it's totally nothing comparable to that. Okay, in real life, the guy have to actually, work their ass off and try to get the girl they wanted, be a good man, have a good career, make good money, you look handsome, so that you can get the girl you like. In the movie, it's just like completely opposite from the real world. So anyways, that explains why En Ming always act innocent. That's like what he thought in the movie. Girls would actually seduce him if guys are, innocent, naive, awkward. Maybe some girls would love it, but in my dictionary, okay, it's always the guy have to take the first move lah. By the way, En Ming also wants to be a JV actor at the age of 45.
Moops.
But he has to keep fit first, that's for sure, okay? Let me just drink some water. Okay, back to business. So, En Ming also believes that there's such thing called the targeted individual. Like, targeted individuals are basically people who are under surveillance by the authority and government. I have watched an episode of the Vice documentary. They are saying that the targeted individuals are being spied by satellites and they have some sorts of unknown organs that have been implanted on them. They have no way of removing it surgically, psychologically. They could not help to get rid of it.
So this is your brain?
Yeah.
And what are we looking at?
The implants here. They're ICT implants here. In the red boxes, essentially, and that's them blown up.
What's this?
Now this is to show you the implant that was removed.
Is this something that's come from a targeted individual's body?
Yeah. Take this on board. Look at my mouth. Can you see on this one? There's a round cylindrical thing. And he said, look, that is totally unnatural. A drill does not make round cylindrical things. It looks to me as though you've got something under that filling.
I'm not feeling anything. Yeah, it's something. There's something hard in there.
Try again.
I feel something there, definitely.
Press hard.
Okay. I don't want to hurt you.
Right.
That right there. That thing right there.
Yeah. That's an implant.
Some of the people tried to avoid the detection by wearing the helmet or like cloth to prevent them from being spied by the satellites.
Because whatever's focused at me has to keep trying to catch up with me. And this, again, is my very glamorous nightwear. Balaclava, sled, but it protects the head a lot.
So taking En Ming as an targeted individual does make sense. Let me explain why. There are a few reasons so I just named like 3 of them so that you can understand where I'm coming from. First reason, right, is because En Ming studies computer engineering. Okay, he knows a lot of like computer codes. His knowledge might be a threat to the government, and that might be the reason why they are like sending him messages.
This 5-year period, I basically is hear voices every minute.
Every minute.
They want to deprive you of sleep.
So the second reason might be because, like what En Ming said, he has said some nasty things on Lee Kuan Yew in 2007.
I make some remarks about Lee Kuan Yew in the year 2007.
有没有特别的养生之道？
不要吃太多。
I don't know why it did not go viral. I couldn't find the footage either, unlike the Amos E one. But he believes that this might be the reason the government knows that he might have the power to influence the public. And the last but not least reason, Teo En Ming has the name Turritopsis dohrnii, which is the immortal jellyfish. Turritopsis dohrnii is basically a jellyfish that has the ability to revert the cells back to his child form, from adult cells to like children's cells.
So I want to be famous. So I set up my own YouTube channel to pursue my career online.
So in general, they are able to revert their age from old to young, and they can never ever die by repeating this process. And the government might feel threatened because they might feel that he has the immortality. Okay, the last part I'm just making it up lah. So the sad part of it is that Teo En Ming actually went to IMH, also known as the psychological hospital, for checkup, and they diagnosed him with schizophrenia. He has said that this psychotic attack has been affecting him since 2007 to 2011. Besides all these psychotic attacks, he doesn't have the best health either. He has the possibility of losing his eyesight after a MRI scan on his brain.
Polyclinic doctor told me I may risk losing my eyesight and vision, and I've just finished an MRI brain scan to rule out the possibility of brain tumors.
He's also facing the risk of a cardiac arrest, that he might get a heart attack anytime.
The National Heart Center has called me on the phone, and they want me to do a maybe nuclear medicine heart perfusion test. There is a possibility I may get heart attack anytime.
So En Ming isn't that healthy after all. So why am I talking about all this stuff in the first place? Like, this guy execute just gong wei bo eh. All this health issue, are you a doctor? Are you a scientist? Like, what the hell, dude? Shut the hell up. The reason why I want to talk about Teo En Ming is because I find his situation is a bit upset lah. Like, I don't know why the public has been attacking him since the day he stepped into social media. They have been talking some nasty comments, such as telling him to check in to IMH, telling him that he's crazy, saying that he's xiao lang. It's not a good thing to tell somebody that's crazy, especially in Teo En Ming's situation. I really don't think that En Ming is a bad person in general. Like, I don't feel there's a threat in him. It's not like he will pull out a knife and stab somebody random in the public any time of the day. I don't see that happening. I don't think he's a bad person either. Talking about cyberbullying, they are also calling him like fat and stuff, telling him that, oh, this portion is not enough for you, you need more. Having the state of fat shaming somebody and mental shaming somebody who has a heart problem and a schizophrenic problem is not an ideal thing to do lah. I mean, like, all these kind of thing will happen to you in one day. I think he has a pure heart. I think he is an innocent individual that causes no harm. He has no threat. It's just simply his hobby of talking to girls, and I don't think it's weird lah. Like, he's not talking to underage girls. He's not like disrespecting the girls either. You know, he's not like flipping their skirt or something. So I think he's like pretty polite about it. But I think if you are a pedo that loves underage girls, then yeah, you have a problem lah. But I don't see that happening on Teo En Ming. But yeah, let me know what do you think about Teo En Ming in the comments section, and I will see you in the next video. Sailor Moon out.